Hey everyone, it's Meg. Happy Independence Day. I really wanted to do this video. Hey everyone, it's Meg. Happy Independence Day. I've been thinking a lot about doing this video, and I was getting ready this morning, and I'm going to a really good family friends party later with my family, and I just was thinking what a perfect day to make this video on Independence Day. I know I'm like kind of outside. This is my favorite tree, and I'm sorry if the light is a little much, but I just really loved being outside, so I thought I would do it here. But basically, this video is exactly what it says in the title. Everyone can do yoga, and also Happy Independence Day. But basically, the reason I wanted to make this video is because I really feel that we need to be pursuing what we love in this world. If there is something that you have that's your passion, that you feel like society says you shouldn't do, or you feel like you shouldn't do just because of, your body, your hair color, your skin color, fill in the blank, whatever it is, apply this video to whatever your passion is, or both, yoga too. But yoga is mine, and that's why I was inspired to do this. But the reason I wanted to share this is because I have gotten a lot of students lately who have said, I can't do yoga, or, people in general who feel like there's something that they can't do because they don't fit into a certain thing. And that's why I wanted to tell my story, not for any other reason, but just to maybe share it with one person. So when I started yoga teacher training, I was the size I am now, maybe a little bit heavier because I have lost a little. Oh, here I am, hi. And when I walked in that room, first of all, I barely even got through the door. I had a yoga teacher. I called her. I explained my situation. I had learned yoga out of a book. I went through some really difficult things in my life. I lost a lot of people that I really cared about. And when I was taking some time for myself, I had this yoga book on my shelf that I had always been meaning to read or look at, and I just hadn't yet. So I did that day for whatever reason, and when I was taking that time to be quiet to myself, I did a lot of yoga. And I was in school for surgery tech, and I still am in school for psychology and working on that, but when I found yoga, I just kind of ran. I went for my passion. I don't know if I agree with it or I would recommend it, but it's what I did. And I fell in love. Head over heels, I fell in love. Yoga is my passion, and I ran. So that was how I came to be. But when I called this teacher and I told her I really want to become a yoga teacher, but I've got probably about 100 pounds to lose, and I'm not sure if I can do it, she told me to come. She told me to come to a class, sign up for teacher training, and she opened doors for me and gave me insight about who I was. And so I went to a couple classes, and it was really cool. I loved it. And then, sorry, this is driving me crazy. And then when it came time for the first night of teacher training, I walked in the door, I took a deep breath, took off my coat, and because this was January, and it was freezing, and I walk in and the room is warm and it's cozy, and I felt like, maybe I can do this. But I opened the door and I walked into the yoga room, and there's this beautiful hardwood floor, and I looked around at all of these girls, and they were thin and they were beautiful and flexible, and they, as far as I was seeing it, they had been like practicing yoga for their entire lives, and here I am, this girl who had been to 2 classes and learned yoga out of a book. And I took a really deep breath and I said to myself, I'm done being scared. So I sat down and I got to know these girls. and I got to realize that they were just like me. They had had struggles, and they had also fallen in love with yoga and decided to take this teacher training. And throughout the course of my time there, I grew to love these girls, girls that I never thought I could have anything in common with. And it really changed my perspective on life. Literally, there was a time when we were doing a supported shoulder stand, and I am hanging upside down off of a chair, and this was all part of the teacher training, and it's a really cool technique. I don't recommend it unless you've learned it, but I had my yoga sisters supporting me, and all of the blood is rushing to my head, and I'm like in the midst of a panic attack. This makes me cry. I'm in the midst of a panic attack, and I realize these girls really do have my back. So I let myself go, and I fell, and it was the best release that my lower back had had in like years. and I trusted myself that day. I trusted these people around me, and they gave me the gift to be able to trust myself. And I really just fell in love with who I was a little bit more. And so the reason I wanted to share that story is because there are too many girls in this world taking pictures from only the shoulders up because they're afraid of what people will think of their bodies. There are too many people shying away from what they love because they're afraid that maybe they can't hack it. You know, there are too many people in this world hiding behind their passions instead of pursuing them because they're afraid of whatever. But the world will only shine if there are people in this world that are willing to make it shine. So do your passion, do what makes you happy, because everybody benefits. So fill all of these dark little corners of the earth with your light, because you have the ability to do that. If you are happy, if you are passionate, you'll be able to do it. You'll be able to do it. Don't be afraid. Don't shy away from what you love. Do it. Everybody can do yoga. Everybody can paint. Everybody can be a model. Everybody can write a book. Whatever it is that you do, whatever those limitations are that are holding you back, let them go. Let them go. Because I will tell you from personal experience, when you find something that you love in this world, there isn't anything else that's better. Anything. So, I know I posted this one video of me when I learned this balancing half moon asana, and I fell and then I got back up, and it was really exciting, and I had just happened to record it, so I uploaded it as part of my progress, and so you'll see that again in a second. From me earlier this afternoon, so that was the progress that I've made in just a couple months. Everybody has to start somewhere, you know? So on Independence Day, do something to free yourself a little bit today. Follow your passion a little. Do whatever it is that you're just dying to do, and do it well. Do it the best way that you can. Not, you know, cover of People magazine well, because this world is not perfect. you know, and you shouldn't have to feel the pressure to be perfect. But just doing it is enough. Just getting on your mat is enough. Just painting a picture that you've been dying to paint is enough. Writing one page in the book that you've been trying to write is enough. Getting out of bed today, if that's something that you need to do, is enough. Do whatever it is that you need to do, but celebrate this Independence Day in a special way. For those who fought to give us our freedom, for this beautiful sunshiny day, do something today to make this Independence Day special. So, like I said in the beginning of the video, if I can just bring inspiration to one person today, that would be amazing. So please like and share this video with somebody that you feel like might need it. If my story inspires you, please reach out and tell me. And have a wonderful Independence Day. Much love to all of you.